So let's settle in here. With or without your stick, just want to bring ourselves into our bodies. If it helps you to close your eyes, you're welcome to do that. Simply preparing to get prepared. Checking to see what our body's trying to tell us. And then if there's any need for a response to that, we can address that in whatever form we need. Looking just to feel ourselves being connected from head to toe. And to release tension that we might be carrying. Allowing us to be free to move in the way we want to or the way we need to this day. Finding a way to capitalize on our strengths, as well as to minimize whatever inadequacies might be present. Take 2 or 3 more breaths here. And after that last exhale, if your eyes are closed, you can open them. If you do have a stick in hand, you can just place that off to the side. So let's just bring our feet together. We'll just start with a single leg balance. So we're just taking what we've been doing and we're just bringing it into a single leg position. Nothing fancy. And we'll transition to the other foot. And from here, we'll carry that same concept as we step side to side. So we're just going to step side to side, bringing ourselves into a single leg balance position, pausing momentarily to feel yourself locked in there before transitioning back to the other side. And now that we have that down, we'll just add a gentle U swing with the arms. Just relaxed swing of the arms. Just feeling fluid and as graceful as we can be. One more time to each side. And then we'll put the arms down and continue to move sideways. And now we'll add the same concept with the arms, and we'll just take it over top. So again, loose and free. Just trying to connect the arm movement to the stepping sequence. Inhaling and exhaling as you do so. One more time to each side with the arms moving. And then you can put those arms down. Continue with the stepping. And then as we move side to side, we'll just add rotation or a twist. Again, the arms as involved as you like them to be. Nice and gentle, still breathing. One more time to each side. And then you can shake your arms out momentarily. We're going to bounce and then squat. So we're just going to keep our feet together about hip width apart, and we're just going to gently pulse or bounce here. And then when I cue you, I'll just say the word squat. You're going to take yourself down to a full squat and back up and then resume this bounce, okay? And as we're ready, 3, 2, 1, and squat. And then resume your bounce. So again, you're just experimenting with how low you want to go here. And squat. And then resume the bounce. There we go. Still breathing. Squat. And squat. We'll do one more. Nice and easy. And squat. Job. So we're going to step to balance. So we'll do all the different directions we've done in the past. So again, as you do your steps, just pause for a moment. I'll give you enough time before we transition to the next foot, just to kind of prove that you've got it. So as we stand tall, we're going to start moving forward, and we'll start with the right leg. So step forward to balance. And with the left foot, step forward to balance. Step back with the right and balance. Step back left, balance. To the right side, balance. To the left side, balance. We're going to turn step to the right and balance. Turn step to the left and balance. Cross in front with the right leg and balance. Cross in front with the left and balance. Cross behind with the right and balance. Cross behind with the left and balance. Very good, and you can just step it out. So we'll repeat that same stepping sequence, but we're just going to add a little more of an extended balanced squat. So we're just going to try to bend at the hip, the knee, and the ankle a little bit further once we get into that balanced position on each foot. Okay, so take your time with that. Again, I'll give you enough time to do that. We'll go in the same pattern that we just did. So standing tall with the right foot, step forward, balance, and add your little squat. Left foot forward, balance, and then squat. Stepping back with the right, balance, and squat. Step back with the left, balance, and squat. Side step to the right, balance, and squat. Side step to the left, balance, and squat. Turn step to the right, balance, and squat. Turn step to the left, balance, and squat. And good. With the right foot crossing in front, balance, and then squat. Left foot crossing in the front, balance and squat. Cross behind with the right foot, balance, and then squat. Crossing behind with the left foot, balance, and then squat. And you can step that out. Okay, you'll need some handheld weights and have your stick at the ready if you want that. So we'll start with lunging. I'm going to go through all the lunges that we typically do. And if you want to use weight, extra weight for resistance, you're welcome to do that. Okay. So we'll start with alternating forward lunge. We'll start in 15 seconds. Again, just think about a smooth transition from one foot to the other. We'll begin in 5 seconds. Alternating forward lunge in 2, 1. Here we go. Nice and smooth. "15 more seconds on this one. Three, 2, and 1. Shake that loose. So go from stepping forward to stepping back. So as we step back, it's just a very light touch with that back foot and come back up. So the leg that stays is the leg that takes on your weight. We'll begin in 10 seconds. Alternating step back or backward lunge in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Come up nice and tall in between each step. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. And shake that loose. So move laterally now, side to side, right and left. So again, as one leg bends, the other leg stays straight. Both feet stay flat, and then just transition from one side to the other. We'll start in 10 seconds. Think about good tall posture as you drop your hips down on each side. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Keep breathing. "15 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Shake everything out. Crossover lunge. So again, we're going to cross over as we did in the beginning with the prep, but we're going to drop our hips down Come back to standing and then cross to the other side. So again, think about keeping your body as tall as you can as you drop your hips as low as you prefer. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Try to keep our shoulders, our hips, our knees, and our toes pointing straight ahead as well as possible. Then you just determine how significant of a crossover you want to give yourself based on what you're feeling in your hips, your knees, and your ankles. We have 15 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1, and step it out. Bowler's lunge is next. So again, we're going to swing behind, but like with the backward lunge, that swing leg is just a very light touch, very, very light touch, keeping the weight on that forward leg. We'll start in 10 seconds. Pick which foot you want to begin with. Try to keep your body as in a neutral position as possible as you swing your legs. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Shaking it loose. Last one in the group. Transverse lunge or a turn step. So again, you decide how far you want to turn away from your initial orientation, come back to center, and then turn and lunge in the other direction. We'll start in 10 seconds. Just watch out for space as you make your step and your turn. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Keep going, 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and shake it loose. Catch your breath, grab a drink. Be focusing on the upper body next. The first movement will be I arms. So the beginning and the end is here. And we're just going to raise the arms straight up and then bring them down. The catch, though, is that we're going to be in a single leg balance position as we do this, okay? So consider your weight accordingly. We'll start in 10 seconds. Pick which foot you'd like to begin with. No one will just transition smoothly as we're doing the movement. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just a light touch with the opposite toe if you need it for balance. Transition to the other foot in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Keep those shoulders down as you raise the arms up. 2, 1, and arms down, shake everything out. We'll do an inverted V or an inverted Y. So from the same beginning and end position, we're just going to drop the arms down at a diagonal and then bring them right back up. Okay. Again, single leg balance as we do this. We'll start in 10 seconds. Pick your foot. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So we're not just dropping the weight down mindlessly. We're resisting gravity on the way down, as well as feeling it on the way up. Keep those shoulders down. We're not shrugging. Nice and tall with your spine and your body. 3, 2, 1. Switch feet. Inhale and exhale. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Shake everything out. Same concept, but we'll reverse it. So we'll be in the up position here, opening up instead of opening down. Okay. Single leg balance as we do it. We'll begin in 10 seconds. Nice and tall. Drop those shoulders down. Be in control of your shoulder blades. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. The elbows are straight without being locked. Switching feet in 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Other foot. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. One more time. This time it's the letter T. So from here, we go out and then back together. Okay. Palms are down. We're facing down to the floor. Arms stay straight. Shoulders stay down. Start in 10 seconds. Pick your foot. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. In control on the way out and back together. Switching feet in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Other foot. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, grab a drink, shake it loose. It's a toughie. Good job. So we'll grab our sticks next. So what we're going to do is as we lunge with each lunge, I'll give you the side view of this. And so as I lunge with each step, I'm just going to project the stick forward. As I come back to standing, I'll bring the stick in. So every time I step, I extend my arms forward with the stick in hand, okay? Again, we'll go through the same lunging sequence in the same order we did before. We'll start in 10 seconds with alternating forward lunge, adding that stick extension as we do so. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Same concept with the arms as we do our backward lunge or our step back lunge. Same forward projection. We're just stepping in a different direction. The belly button up, it looks just like what we did before. We'll start in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, in 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. Keep the body upright as well as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Back to lateral lunge or moving sideways, adding that forward extension as we do so. Again, we want to keep the integrity of the lunge as consistent as possible as we did the first time around, even though we're adding this upper body movement to go with it. Lateral lunge in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Smooth transitions from one side to the other. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake that out. Back to the crossover lunge, adding that forward extension each time we step across. Make sure you're still dropping your hips down as well as you can. Start in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, pick your direction. In 2, 1, here we go. Keep that body nice and tall. As you drop your hips down, try not to lean forward as you extend forward. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And good. Swinging behind for the bowler's lunge. So again, trying to keep that upper body as neutral as possible, even though we're swinging that leg out behind us in each direction. We'll begin in 10 seconds. Again, keep that upper body as tall as you can as you swing the leg behind. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Also, keep your shoulders down as you extend forward. It's easy to shrug as we press forward. "15 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Last one is the turn step lunge. So we turn, lunge, extend, come back to center, and go to the other side. It's a big swinging one, so watch out for things around you as well. Try not to knock anything off shelves or put holes in walls. Start in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath, grab a drink. Come back to the upper body. Both feet will be down. This time with all the movements, our palms will be up, which indicates that we're externally rotating our shoulders. So it's not just my wrist. Trying to externally rotate my shoulders as we do all those 4 movements that we did the first time around. This will make you weaker. So again, the weight that you used before will feel heavy just because of the arm position. So just be mindful of that as you select your weight. We'll start in 5 seconds with I arms. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Halfway. Keep those shoulders down as you raise those arms up. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Arms down, shake everything out. Again, you can select to use weights on some of the movements and not on the others. Just create your own sense of variety or do whatever you need to accommodate your body. So we'll go from the start position out and down in a diagonal and then back up, again, with those palms up. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Coordinate your breath as you move. Halfway, feel those feet anchored into the floor. Feel your spine rising to the ceiling as you do this movement. The chin is drawn in. We can feel those 3 points of contact, even though we're focusing on our movements. Three, 2, and 1. Arms down, shake it loose. Back to the Y arms. So from here, palms up. We're going to raise out and up, and then back together. Okay? Use weight as you need to, or adjust as you need to. We'll begin in 10 seconds. Find that good postural position. Keep the chin drawn in. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just opening up into the plane of your body, and then back down and in front. It's a good time to practice feeling your shoulders drawn down, even though you're raising your arms out, especially if you don't have weight in your hands. Really draw your attention to what's happening on your shoulder blades, how they move on your ribs. Halfway. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. T arms will be next. So again, with the palms up, we're coming out and then back together. This is an easy one to shrug your shoulders with as well. So just be cognizant of being in control of that as you do your arm movements. We'll begin in 10 seconds. Starting in 5. In 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those shoulders externally rotated. Feel your shoulder blades and the muscles around them engage. Have those muscles do the work to bring your arms out. Halfway. Five more seconds. 2, 1. Arms down, catch your breath, grab a drink. We'll resume with the stick again. So this time we'll add a side lean with the step. So every time I'm stepping with the right foot, I'm going to lean to the right. Every time I step with the left foot, I'm going to lean to the left. So you can make this extreme, keeping your arms over your head the whole time, or if you need to, keep the stick at collarbone height and add your lean in that way. So depending on how your shoulders are feeling at this time, you can do either way. If you prefer to go without a stick, you can put your arms up or simply cross your arms over in front of your chest as well. Alternating forward lunge. We'll start in 10 seconds, adding a same side lean. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Keep breathing. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake everything out. Step back lunge. So again, as I step back with the right, I'll lean to my right, step back with the left, lean to the left. We'll change your feelings of balance a little bit, but go with it as well as you can. We'll start in 10 seconds. Find your position, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. So again, we'll add that side lean as we step sideways. So again, just be mindful of what's next to you because you're going to lean in that direction. If you have a stick, you're going to need more space overhead. So account for that space accordingly. We'll start in 10 seconds. Alternating lateral lunge with same side lean. Right with right, left with left in 2, 1. Here we go. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Try to lead more with your body than with the stick. Make your body do the lean. 10 seconds left. Looking good. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So we'll add the crossover lunge next with the same side lean. Every right foot step, we lean to the right. Every left foot step, we lean to the left. Fatigue setting in, so just focus on good movement quality here. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Very awkward feeling, I know. There's a lot happening. Connect the dots as well as you can. Just focus on being as smooth as you possibly can. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Bowler's lunge. So as we swing the right leg, we lean to the right. As we swing the left leg, We lean to the left, trying to keep the body as neutral as we can, not too much swaying right to left, but trying to keep it neutral. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. This is another one that can throw you off balance a little bit, so start conservatively. Feel it out before you get extreme. Again, as light of a touch as you can think of with that swing leg. Keep the weight over that front leg. 15 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Last one in this group would be the transverse lunge or the turn step lunge, adding that same side lean. If it's getting to be overwhelming with your arms, then just focus on the lunge. We'll start in 10 seconds. Right with right foot, left with left foot. We begin in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. "15 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sticks off to the side. Catch your breath, grab a drink. One more time with the arms. So again, we're going to try and do this in a hinge position and with the palms down, okay? So a hinge can be anywhere from here to here. So you just want to decide how much of a hinge you want to get. But the beginning and the end is always going to be this position here, right? So whether I'm hinged or I'm more up, it's that same orientation. I just have to decide how much of a stretch I want to feel and how well I can keep those 3 points of contact before I initiate the movement. So again, because of the orientation, the same amount of weight is going to feel even heavier than what you would have done in a single leg balance position. So again, use the weight selection accordingly to accommodate the heaviness that you're going to feel, okay? So we'll start with I arms. We'll start in 5 seconds. Find your hinge in 2, 1, and here we go. Keep those shoulders drawn down. Resist the urge to shrug. Especially as we raise those arms up, it's going to feel a lot harder in this hinge position. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Come up out of under control. So as we hinge, it'll be this movement. So we're down like so, like we did in the beginning. But from a hinge position, it'll look like this. So it's almost like you're raising the weight up. It'll feel like that because of the hinge position, okay? So we'll start in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, find your hinge. 2, 1, here we go. 15 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1, and up under control. Y arms. So it's this movement now in the hinge position. If hinge is becoming too much of a challenge, and just go back to standing. Care for your body in the way that you need to do it. We'll start in 10 seconds. Again, this is one where it's going to feel really hard as you try to raise your arms overhead. Starting in 5, find your hinge, 2, 1, here we go. Good 3 points of contact. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Up under control. T arms, last one. So again, it's this movement here. Out and then together. In the hinge position if you prefer. Be mindful of good posture. We'll start in 5 seconds. Last movement, find your hinge. 2, 1, here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Up under control. Catch a quick drink if you need it. Grab your breath. And we'll just finish out together. So let's start with your arms down. We'll just gently externally rotate and internally rotate at the shoulders. Again, really thinking about being intentional about what's happening at the shoulders, not just what's happening from the elbows down. We can feel that external and internal rotation in the shoulders. One more in each direction. And then shake it loose. Left arm out and across, hook underneath, bring it close. And we'll release that same arm, bring it behind your back, grab the wrist, pull it to your right, and then gently tilt your head to your right. And then head back to neutral, release the arm, shake it loose, bring that arm up and then behind as you can. And you're going to grab the elbow and gently pull across or maybe down. Again, we want to keep the chin drawn in. We're not jutting our head out to accommodate our spacing. We're just trying to keep neutral spine and then work your arm back from there as best you can. And release, shake it loose, right arm out and across, hook underneath, pull it close. Still breathing. And release that arm. Bring it behind your back. Grab the wrist. Pull it across to the left. And then tilt your head to your left. All the while inhaling and exhaling. Release the arm, bring the head to neutral. Bring that right arm up and behind like we did on the other side. Grabbing that elbow as you can. And release that arm. Shake it loose. Arms out to the side. Bring them together, crossing the right arm over the left. Give yourself a hug. And then we're just going to gently roll the top of our back, drawing that chin in and then just folding forward. And we'll come up to a vertical position. Release the arms, shake it loose. Arms out, back together, this time left over right. Give yourself a hug. Draw that chin in and then roll yourself down again. And straighten yourself back up. Release the arms, shake it loose. We're going to step into a lunge, so the right foot is forward, the left foot is back, the heel is off the floor. We're going to try and drive that left heel back, drive that right knee forward, making yourself as long as you can from front to back, keeping the upper body as tall as you can. The front foot is flat. The back foot is pretty much on the ball of the feet and the toes with the heel off the ground. Making yourself long. And we'll step up from there. Shake it loose. Left foot stays forward. We're going to step back with the right foot this time. Again, the left foot is flat. We're going to drive that left knee forward. And then we're going to drive that right heel back, making ourselves as long as we can. And then stepping forward, stand tall. Walking our fingers down our legs, keeping our knees soft but straight, going as far down as we can. At that furthest point, just pause for a moment, take a breath in, and then exhale it out, and walk the fingers back up. Then reaching tall with a big inhale. And with a big exhale, arms out and down. And we'll call that a good one, and we'll call it done.